Hey guys, what's up? We are live. This is Spencer Bonin from SB Mind Body Balance out here in beautiful Victoria, BC. Today, we're doing another episode on dealing with some anxiety, but we're also going to look at working with, maybe if someone, if you feel, if I don't know if any of you have ever thought that maybe you felt like you've had a short fuse with some stuff, or like, you're really easily agitated, kind of things like that. So today we're actually going to be working with an old friend of ours, an old family friend of ours. Her name is Jen. So recently she's been, well, recently, I don't know how recent it's been, but as of this moment right now, she's dealing with a lot of stress, and a little bit of anxiety, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, we're gonna see if we can help alleviate that today. Right now, it's at about a 6 out of 10. And then the short fuse, it's a little bit hard to put that on a number scale, but we're gonna see if there's any trapped emotions um, involved with that, anyway. So, Jen, if you're on the stream, if you just wanna, hey, perfect, awesome. So you're on the stream. Thank you so much for coming on here. I really, really appreciate it. You're being so brave, uh, doing this, and I guess in front of everyone, but really, it's not too crazy. We're not getting into anything too specific. First and foremost, I just want to make sure: are you okay if I put all these results that I get on the screen here? I'll just quickly show this. This is kind of what I have here. I have the chart of emotions, and then your little thing there. Are you okay if I like write down the emotions and so everyone can see that? I just want to make sure that you're okay with that before I just start throwing stuff up there. Awesome. Okay, so just to make sure, yep, we're good to go. Okay, so so first things first, I'm just going to talk a little bit about, like I usually do. What is the emotion code? So the emotion code is basically a energetic healing system designed and created by Dr. Bradley Nelson, an absolute genius when it comes to this kind of stuff, and it's an absolute God-given right. For us to be able to have this work, and it came through that. So it's an incredible work, and I've seen so many amazing things with it. But what is it? So what this is like I said, it's an energetic healing system, similar in the same kind of realm as something like Reiki or bioenergetic synchronization technique, or net, or something like that, neuro emotional technique. So working with energies and working with emotions or trapped emotions. So in the emotion code, we deal with something Dr. Bradley calls them trapped emotions. So what is a trapped emotion? So basically, a trapped emotion is a little ball of energy, probably about the size of a baseball, up to about the size of a small melon. And what happens is in our lives, we have these different experiences where we feel a really, really strong emotion. If you look at the emotion chart here, these are kind of what the emotions that our organs actually produce. They're frequency generators. And when we feel this really intense emotion, sometimes our body doesn't know how to process it fully. So what happens is it turns into this little ball, and it actually gets lodged somewhere in our body, and it starts to disrupt our energetic field. So if you think about the fact that everything is energy vibrating at different frequencies, maybe you look at your hand, and that's a pretty solid hand. But if you zoom in to the point where you go past the point where it looks like a totally distant planet, yeah, you zoom in a little more and it looks like protons, neutrons, or electrons. But then as you keep zooming in even further, you just really find that it's just everything is just really just energy vibrating at different frequencies. So when you have this invisible ball of energy that's kind of disrupting your energy field, it's stopping a lot of the things that normally would take place in the body from happening, which can cause discomfort. It can cause different things in the body when it comes to like mental challenges, comes to physical challenges, whatever that may be. So really all we're doing is we're just finding the imbalances of whatever's causing, or whatever's contributing to these said challenges, and just releasing them. The example that I always like to use, especially for physical pain. So let's just pretend, these are baseball to melon sized balls. Let's pretend that you have neck pain, and you try to move your neck left and right, but for whatever reason, you have these, like, let's just pretend you have like 4 or 5 little baseballs here, maybe sometimes upwards towards 10. So of course, like if there was actually 10 baseballs there, you wouldn't be able to move your neck at all. But once we start removing these balls and just, getting rid of them and deleting them from your system, all of a sudden, almost by magic, you're able to move your neck. So it's incredible. I've seen some amazing things happen with this stuff, and I'm so excited to get involved here and see what we can do with this anxiety or the stress level. So one other thing I want to talk about is how do we release these? So what we do is we have something like a magnet, very very simple. So I don't know if you guys out there, if you guys have ever taken a magnet and kind of put it across a debit or a credit card. But what that does is it actually wipes the information from that card. So you basically deem it useless. You're deleting that information. So with us in the emotion code, it's kind of the same thing. We have this thing. It's called the governing meridian. It runs from the top of your lip all the way around your head and all the way down your back to your sacrum. That is called the governing meridian, which is our energy channel throughout our body, and that is the main meridian point that ties into all the other energetic channels in our body. So if you're following ancient Chinese medicine, or anything like that, or even like Kung Fu, they talk about chi energy. These are the energy channels that we're talking about. And this is kind of like your magnetic strip on a debit card. So if you pretend you're a debit card or a credit card, this is like that strip. And what happens is when we go through, we use muscle testing to do this with applied kinesiology. This one's going to be a self-testing method because we're actually going to be connecting through Jen via distance or via proxy. What we do is, obviously we're going to be going over the governing meridian with that. And so what happens is we find these trapped emotions, your body starts to vibrate in that frequency. And then we basically wipe the data. Boom, there it goes. And it's incredible. So we'll get right into it. First things first, Jen, I just want to make sure, obviously you being here, I'm pretty sure I have implied permission, but permission is very important with this kind of work. I just want to make sure and get a solid yes. Do I have permission to connect to you via proxy? Which basically just means like I can connect to you energetically and I can do muscle responses through me for you. Are you okay with that? Okay, sweet. So just to make sure, boom, we've got permission. Okay, so the way this works is very interesting. So we have muscle testing. So basically, the way you want to think about this is the way we're doing muscle testing is we're actually asking her body questions. So in the form of yes and no, because in our bodies, in our minds, we actually have two different things going on. We have our conscious and we have our subconscious. So our conscious is the thing that we cognitively think about. I'm going to lift my arm and lift this magnet. I'm going to open and close my hand. Those are things that I'm consciously thinking about doing. But then there's all the unconscious stuff, the subconscious stuff, where it's breathing, it's blinking, it's doing all those things. Are you sweating and stuff like that? But it also takes care of everything else. And actually, the invisible thing that no one really thinks about or talks about a lot of the time in most places is it's actually your vibration, and it's actually stored everything that's ever happened to you in your entire life. So that one time that you had an experience as a 2-year-old where you may have fell over or maybe someone stole your blanket from you, that sometimes, boom, creates a trapped emotion. And we're asking the subconscious when that happened and what the emotion is. And, then we can find out exactly what it is. And then, boom, we can wipe it from the system. Because for whatever reason, that trapped emotion can be contributing to all sorts of crazy things like anxiety, trust issues, all kinds of different things that you wouldn't even think of. So now we're just going to get right into this. So so I have permission. So first and foremost, so when you say give me a clear yes, what I do is the finger and finger method. These two fingers lock together. So if you give me a clear yes, when you try to pull them apart, they actually link and don't pull apart. But if you say give me a clear no, they actually just easily break apart. So give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. So are we able to be a proxy for Jen? And that's a clear yes, because we have permission. So it's kind of like the Wi-Fi password connecting. So give me yes, give me no. Do we have a strong connection right now? My name is Jen, and my name is Spencer. So that's the cool thing. Us as people, we actually have the ability to put our own subconscious needs aside temporarily for the benefit of someone else so that we can do muscle testing on ourselves for someone else via distance. So it's super, super cool, and it makes me super excited. So anyway, don't mind me. Uh, anyway, so now let's get right into this. So give me yes, give me a no. My name is Jen. Okay. So give me yes, give me a no. Are there any trapped emotions that we can release right now that are contributing to this anxiety or stress level of about 6 to 10? So give me a clear. Sorry about this. Get out of there. All right. So give me yes, give me no. Do we have any trapped emotions we can release right now contributing to that stress or anxiety level? Yes. Okay. So give me yes, give me no. How many trapped emotions are there? Is it more than five? Is it less than five? So it's more than five. Is it one emotion? Two, or sorry, five emotions, six, seven, eight emotions. Eight emotions, seven emotions, eight emotions. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a little 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So then we're just going to go through and then I'll find these emotions for you. So the cool thing is we don't necessarily need to know exactly what the event is. What we're going to do is we're going to find emotion. We're going to find a general time frame of when that happened, and then obviously, like if something like that makes sense for you, Jen, you can feel free to just pop pop what you're thinking about or what the memory was in the group chat if you're comfortable with sharing that. If not, that's totally okay too. Or you can just say, "Yep, that makes sense," or blah 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 blah. But yeah, we don't. The cool part is we don't have to get into that. So we're just going to find the emotion, find the age, clear it, and move on to the next one. So let's go. So give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. So the first emotion here, is it in column A? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it 4 through 6? Is it row 4? Is it row 5? Give me yes, give me no. So it's A5. So if you notice, basically what I'm doing is the first question I asked is in column A. So then basically by it giving a yes, we just eliminated column B. So it helps us find that emotion so much faster. And then what I like to do is I like to go, is it row 1 through 3 or is it 4 through 6? So then we're cutting it in half again. So when we did that, as soon as we found out that it's not 1 through 3, we found out that it was rows automatically by default, row 4, 5, or 6. And then by muscle testing, we just found that it was row 5. So now we have a cell with 5 emotions in it. So give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. So it's an A5. Is this trapped emotion inherited? Give me yes, give me a no. Is this one inherited? Oh, so we actually get an inherited motion right off the bat. So we'll get right into that. So first and foremost, give me a yes, give me a no. Is this inherited blaming, inherited dread, inherited fear? Okay, so fear is the trapped emotion here. And just to kind of give you guys a little bit of an explanation of what an inherited emotion is, it's the same thing as a regular trapped emotion. It's just these emotions can actually be passed down generationally, kind of like a gene, something hereditary or whatever you want to say. So what happens is somewhere along the line in your family history, someone up the chain experienced an emotion of a fear so intensely that actually got trapped in them, and then from every other person all the way down to you, it actually at the moment of conception, boom, here you go, here's your little ball of trapped energy. So thanks parents, but at the same time it's really cool because when we're working with this, we're actually releasing it from not only you, we're actually releasing it from everyone in the chain. So everyone up the chain, and if you have kids, which I know Jen you do, anything that you've maybe passed on to them, you're actually giving them a treatment right now too, which is really really cool. So yeah, so this is something we call the shared energy. So between everyone else that's ever inherited it before. So now we're just going to find out the genealogy. So give me a yes, give me a no. When did this trapped emotion, or sorry, who did you inherit this emotion of fear from? Give me a yes, give me a no. Was it from mom, from dad? Okay. I'm just going to put a D for dad, M for mom. So give me yes, give me no. How many generations did this go back? Was it more than 5 generations? It was. Was it more than 10? No. Was it 5? Was it 6? Was it 7 generations? Okay, so 7 Gs. Give me yes, give me no. So your dad. So you got this from your dad. Did he get this from his dad? Yes. Okay, so give me yes, give me no. Did he get this from his dad? No, his mom. Give me yes, give me no. Did she get this from her mom? Her dad? Did he get this from his dad? Yes. Okay. It's a little bit of a pattern here. Give me yes, give me no. Did he get this from his mom? Yeah. So it kind of goes like female, male, male, female, male, male, female, kind of thing like that. So give me yes, give me no. Did your mom get this from her dad? Yeah. Okay. So give me yes, give me no. Is that as far? Yes, give me a no. Is that as far as it goes? Yes, it is. Okay. Do we need to know anything else about this? So normally when we do release a trapped emotion, we do 3 swipes across the governing meridian. But because this one's inherited and it's shared by so many people, we actually do 10 just to make sure that it's cleared from everyone because they get healing too, which is great. So we're just going to do that. So we're just going to release this inherited trapped emotion of fear. Releasing this inherited trapped emotion of fear there. Good. All right. So give me a clear yes. Give me a clear no. Did we release that inherited trapped emotion of fear? Yes, we did. Awesome. Okay. So let's just move on to the second emotion. Give me a yes. Give me a no. Is it in column A? Is it in column B? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it 4 through 6? Is it row 4? Is it row 5? Is it row 6? So it's B6. Give me a yes. Give me a no. Is this one inherited? Is it pride? Is it shame? Is it shock? So shock. And give me a yes. Give me a no. When did that shock become trapped? So it says here you're 41 years young. So usually we can just cut that right in half. It's a good way to, go up or either go up or down. Nice midway point. So give me a yes, give me a no. So when did this occur? When did the shock get trapped? Give me a yes, give me a no. Was it before the age of 20, before the age of 15, before the age of 10? So age 10, age 11, age 12. So age 12 is when that came in. So I don't know if that makes sense for you, Jen. Give me a yes, give me a no. Do we need to know anything else about it? Nah. So we're just going to release that shock there. Give me a yes, give me a no. Did we release that trapped emotion of shock? Yes, we did. Okay. So third emotion, give me a yes, give me a no. Is it in column A? Is it in so it's column A. Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it 4 through 6? Is it row 4? So give me a yes, give me a no. Is this trapped emotion inherited? No, it's not. Is it anger? Is it bitterness? Is it guilt? Is it hatred? Okay. So hatred. So give me a yes, give me a no. When did that become trapped? Was it before the age of 20? Give me a yes, give me a no. Before age 20, 20 to 25, age 20, 21, 22. So age 22 for that guy. Give me a yes, give me a no. Do we need to know anything else about that? No, we don't. All right. So releasing this hatred at age 22. Give me a yes, give me a no. Give me a yes, give me a no. Did we release that hatred? Yes, we did. Okay. So the fourth trapped emotion, is it in column A? Is it rows 1 through 3? 4 through 6 again? Is it 4? Is it row 5? Is it row 6? Okay, so give me a yes, give me a no. Is this one inherited? No. Is it humiliation? Is it jealousy? Is it longing? Is it lust? Is it overwhelm? So give me a yes, give me a no. Overwhelm. There we go. Give me a yes, give me a no. When did this overwhelm become trapped? Was it before the age of 20? Give me a yes, give me a no. Before age 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, age 25, 26, 27, 28. So age 28 is actually when that occurred there. Give me a yes, give me a no. Do we need to know anything else about it? Nah. So releasing this overwhelm at age 28. Give me a yes, give me a no. Did we release it? Yes, we did. Okay. So give me a yes, give me a no. Fifth trapped emotion, column A, column B, rows 1 through 3, 4 through 6. Is it row 4? So B4. Is this one inherited? No. Is it depression, frustration, indecisiveness, panic, taken for granted? It's actually depression. And when did that depression set in? Give me a yes, give me a no. Was it before the age of 20, before the age of 15, age 15, age 16, age 17? So age 17 for that one. Give me a yes, give me a no. Do we need to know anything else about it? No, we don't. Awesome. So releasing this depression. There we go. Give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Did we release that depression? Yes, we did. Okay. So the sixth emotion, is it in column A, column B, rows 1 through 3? Is it row 1? Is it row 2? So B2, give me a yes, give me a no. Is this trapped emotion inherited? Is it failure, helplessness, hopelessness, lack of control? Give me a yes, give me a no. Yeah, lack of control. Let me fix that a little bit there. Give me a yes, give me a no. So when did it become trapped? Before age 20? Before age 15? Age 15? Age 16? Age 17? Age 18? Age 17? Age 18? So age 18, lack of control. Give me a yes, give me a no. Do we need to know anything else about that guy? Nah. Releasing that lack of control. Give me a clear yes. Give me a clear no. Did we release that lack of control? Yes, we did. Okay. There we go. Sorry, excuse me. Give me a yes, give me a no. So the seventh emotion, is it in column A? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it row 1? Is it row 2? So this one's in A2. Is this trapped emotion inherited? Is it anxiety? Is it despair, disgust, nervousness, worry, anxiety? Ah, the beast itself. Give me yes, give me no. Um, when did this anxiety become trapped? Was it give me yes, give me no? Was it before age 20, before age 15, age 50? Give me yes, give me no, age 15, age 16. Wow, we're hitting those teen years there. Let's see. So give me yes, give me a no. Do we need to know anything else about that anxiety? So releasing this trapped emotion of anxiety. There we go. Give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Did we release that anxiety? Yes, we did. Awesome. So give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. So the eighth emotion, give me yes, give me a no. Is it in column A? Is it in column B? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it row 1? Yes, give me a no. Is this inherited? Is it effort unreceived? Is it heartache? Insecurity, overjoy, vulnerability, heartache. Give me yes, give me a no. Before the age of 20, between 20 and 20, or sorry, give me yes, give me a no. Before the age of 20, 20 to, or before age 50, give me yes, you know, before age 15, before age 10, age 11, age 12, age 13. Okay, good. Just gotta check. So give me yes, give me no. Do we need to know anything else about that heartache? Nah. So releasing this heartache at age 13 there. Give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Did we release that heartache? Yes, we did. Okay. Perfect. So let me just quickly check. Give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Are there any other trapped emotions we can release right now that are contributing to that stress level? No. Okay. Give me yes, give me a no. Are there any hidden trapped emotions? Yes, there are. Okay. So, Jen, what I'm going to get you to do right now, first and foremost, do any of those things make sense? Like any of those ages, any of those time or the times or you know, the the emotion along with it? Is there any like different different events that are kind of popping into your head? All you have to do is say yes or no. If not, that's okay. You know, some people remember, some people don't. That's totally fine. Um, but what I'm going to get you to do is I'm actually just going to get you to stand up because we released quite a bit. I'm going to get you to stand up and maybe walk around maybe like 10 or 15 steps. Awesome. So wicked. Cool. So it seems like they line up a few things. That's good. Awesome. So I just want you to stand up, walk around for about 10 or 15 steps. And then once you're done walking, I just want you to kind of maybe, check in where that anxiety level is right now. See if it's still at a 6 or if it's shifted at all. Um, maybe gone down. Who knows? Maybe gone up. I have no idea. Let's find out. Let's see what happens. And then in the meantime, what I'll do is I'll just keep working and seeing if there's what hidden trapped emotions we can find. So give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Are there any hidden trapped emotions we can release towards this? Yes. Okay. Is it give me yes, give me no? Is it more than 5 emotions? Is it less than 5? Is it 1 emotion, 2 emotions, 3 emotions, 4 emotions? Okay. So 3, 4. Oops. How are you doing there, Jen? That's okay. I'll just keep working here. Um, So give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. So the first hidden trapped, so I guess I should explain hidden trapped emotions. I always forget to explain this, but I'm changing that right now. So hidden trapped emotions are the exact same thing as regular trapped emotions. The only thing is that the subconscious sometimes thinks that it's being a little bit sneaky. So it's like, if you ask, "Are there any trapped emotions?" The subconscious is like, "No, not really." And then you ask the question, "Are there any hidden trapped emotions?" And then the subconscious is like, "Okay, fine, here they are." So I don't know what the deal with that is, but you know, it's pretty cool. We're able to just kind of go a little bit deeper when we need to. Um, so yeah, so give me a clear yes, clear no. What's the first hidden trapped emotion? Is it in column A? So give me yes, give me a no. Is it in column A? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it row 1? Is it row 2? Row 3? Okay, so A3. Is this trapped emotion inherited? Is it crying? Is it discouragement? Is it rejection? Is it sadness? Is it sorrow? So discouragement. Awesome. So if you can, so like at the beginning of the session, we said it is about a 6 or so, Jen. Um, where would you say that that level is right now? Like how would you be able to put that on a number for us? If it's gone down, maybe like a 5 or a 4, same. Give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. So when did this discouragement become trapped? Was it before the age, give me yes, give me a no. Was it before the age of, we'll say, before 20? Give me yes, give me a no. Before age 20, before age 15, before age 10, before age 5, before birth. Age 1, age 2, age 3. Okay, so it's gone down a little bit. Okay. So yes, give me a no. Was it age 3? Okay. So age 3. Now, the question is, usually, sometimes with like younger ages like this, it can be something called an absorbed trapped emotion. So sometimes, we're really young, we're really impressionable, and we're really easy to take on energies. So if we're even in the room with someone that's feeling an intense emotion, we can actually pick that emotion up ourselves and keep that little ball of energy just to ourselves. So perfect. Okay, so let me just quickly ask the question. Give me a clear yes. Give me a clear no. Um, uh, is this trapped emotion, is it give me yes, give me a no. Is this one absorbed emotion? It is. So give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Was it absorbed from mom? Okay. From mom, give me yes, give me a no. Do we need to know anything else about that discouragement? Nah. So I'm not exactly sure what happened when you were around 3 and your mom felt super discouraged while you just happened to be around, Jen. And then you just happened to pick up on it. So it's not really even your emotion. It's just you just kind of happen to be in the proximity of it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to release that trapped emotion of discouragement there. Give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Did we release that discouragement? Yes, we did. Okay, great. So give me yes, give me a no. So the second hidden trapped emotion, is it in column A? Is it in column B? Is it rows 1 through 3? Yes, is it row 1? Give me yes, no. Give me yes, give me a no. Is it row 1, row 2, row 3? So B1. Is this one inherited? Give me a no. Is this one inherited? Is it effort unreceived, heartache, insecurity, overjoy, vulnerable? So effort unreceived. Give me yes, give me a no. When did effort unreceived become trapped? Give me yes, give me a no. Was it before the age of 20, before the age of 15? Age 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Wow, we're really hitting that 15 to 20 gap here. Give me yes, give me no. Do we need to know anything else about it? Nah. Okay, so releasing this trapped emotion of effort unreceived. Give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Did we release it? Yes, we did. Okay, so give me yes, give me no. So the third emotion, is it in column A? Is it in column B? Rows 1 through 3, is it 4 through 6? Is it row 4? Is it row 5? Is it row 6? So B6. Is this trapped emotion inherited? Give me yes, give me no. Is this one inherited? No, it's not. Is it pride? Is it shame? Is it shock? Is it unworthy? Worthless, unworthy. Whoops, daisies. Okay, so give me yes, give me no. When did this unworthiness become trapped? Give me yes, give me no. Before age 20. Give me yes, give me no. Before age 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So age 30 for that one. Okay, so give me yes, give me no. Do we need to know anything else about that trapped emotion of unworthy? No. Okay, so releasing this trapped emotion of unworthy. Give me yes, give me a no. Did we release it? Yes, we did. Okay. So, fourth trapped emotion, is it in, give me yes, give me a no. Is it in column A, column B, column A? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it row 1? Is it row 2? So it's A2. Give me yes, give me no. Is this trapped emotion inherited? No. Is it anxiety? Is it despair, disgust, nervousness, worry, despair? And just to kind of give you a little bit of an idea of what despair is, Jen. I'm sure you know, but just to kind of give it like a little bit of a understanding in this context. So it says a feeling of loathing when good taste or moral sense is offended, or sorry, that's disgust. This is awkward. Despair, a complete loss of hope, misery, difficult or unable to be helped or comforted. So that's kind of what that would be there. So let's see. So give me a yes, give me a no. When did this despair become trapped? Give me yes, give me no. Was it before the age of 20, before the age of 15, before the age of 10, age 10, age 11, age 12, age 13, age 14? Age 14. Give me a yes, give me a no. Do we need to know anything else about that despair? No. Okay. So releasing this trapped emotion of despair. Good. So give me a yes, give me a no. Did we release that trapped emotion of despair? Yes, we did. Awesome. Okay. So give me a yes, give me a no. Are there any other hidden trapped emotions we can release right now contributing to that stress or anxiety level? Nah. Okay. Give me a yes, give me a no. Can we still work with Jen? Yes, we can. Okay. So are there any psychic traumas? Yes, there are. Is it just the one psychic trauma? Okay. So, and I'll explain psychic traumas in a bit. So, Jen, what I'm going to get you to do is the same thing. Just I want you to just kind of stand up, walk around maybe like 5, 10 steps, and then just check in and see where that number is. So if it's come down or if it's still the same or whatever it is, um, and all that kind of stuff. So let us know what that, and I'll just kind of I'll talk about the psychic trauma. So psychic trauma, what a psychic trauma is it's also it's pretty much a trapped emotion, but what it is it's a unique trapped emotion that's actually a fused combination of either two or three emotions into one. So what happens is at some point in your life you actually had a an event where you felt two or three emotions simultaneously, and they actually created a ball of energy that was a totally different frequency than just each individually as they were by themselves. So I don't know if that makes sense. But basically, it's just like a combo frequency. So it's not really like, let's just pretend it was a combination of crying and sorrow. It's not exactly crying and it's not exactly sorrow. It's something kind of in between. So yeah, so that's what a psychic trauma is. I just want you to kind of get a better understanding of what that is. How are you doing there, Jen? Where would you say that that anxiety or that stress level is right now? Definitely dropped to 4. That's great. So just so everyone can see, so that's feels great. That's great. So awesome. We're making progress. And we might not be able to get it to 0. Or what I've seen sometimes is, over the course of a day or whatever, or even a couple of hours, I've seen, high anxiety levels go from here and just kind of dwindle down after doing these kinds of treatments. So we're not done yet. We can still do this psychic trauma. So let's find out. So give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. When did the psychic trauma become trapped? Give me yes, give me a no. Was it before the age of give me yes, give me no. Before age 20, between age 20 and 25, age 20, age 21, age 22, age 23, age 24. So age 24 is when this happened. And give me yes, give me no. Can we find the emotions? Yes, we can. Okay. So the first emotion, is it more than two emotions? No, it's just two. Is the first emotion in column A? Is it in column B? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it row 1? Is it row 2? Is this trapped emotion inherited? No. Okay, that's fine. Give me yes, give me no. Is it failure? Is it helplessness? Helplessness is the first emotion in this fun little ball of energy. Give me yes, give me no. The second emotion, is it in column A? Is it in column B? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it 4 through 6? Is it row 4? Is it row 5? Is this trapped emotion inherited? No. Is it conflict? Is it creative insecurity? Is it terror? Is it unsupported, wishy-washy conflict? So I don't know if that makes sense for you, Jen. If it does, obviously put something in the comments. The cool thing is give me a yes, give me a no. Do we need to know anything else about it? We don't. So we're just gonna release this trapped emotion or this psychic trauma of helplessness and conflict. There we go. So give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Did we release that psychic trauma? Yes, we did. Okay, awesome. So give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Is there anything else we can work on as far as that stress or anxiety level goes? Give me yes, give me a no. Is there anything else we can work on with as far as that stress or anxiety level is concerned? No. Can we work on the short fuse and easy agitation? Yes, we can. Okay. So before I get you to walk around, I'm just going to work on that as well, a little bit. But I'm just going to kind of blitz through the emotions that I find. So first and foremost, this is issue number 1, and then we'll go issue number 2, and we'll go TEs. Okay. Give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Are there any trapped emotions we can release right now contributing to your short fuse or your easy agitation lately? Yes. Okay. So give me yes, give me a no. Is it how many emotions? Is it less than 5? Is it 1 emotion? Is it 2 emotions? Is it 3 emotions? Okay. 2, 3 emotions. So give me yes, give me a no. Is it the first one in column A, column B, rows 1 through 3, 4 through 6? Is it row 4? So B4, give me yes, give me a no. Is this inherited? No. Is it depression? Is it frustration? Give me yes, give me a no. When did this frustration become trapped? Before age, give me yes, give me a no. Before age 20, before age 15, age 16. So age 16 in frustration. I don't know if that makes sense for you. Give me yes, give me a no. Do you need to know anything else about it? No. Releasing that frustration. Okay. Give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Did we release that frustration? Yes, we did. And yeah, that's no worries, Jen. It's sometimes this happens a lot actually in like maybe in a couple hours and a couple days. A memory might actually pop into your head. I've seen that happen quite a bit. But if you don't remember it right now, that's no big deal. We still released it. So no need to worry about it. So give me a yes, give me a no. So the second emotion, is it in column A? Is it in column B? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it row 1? Is it row 2? Is it row 3? So B3, give me a yes, give me a no. Is it confusion or is this an inherited no? Is it confusion? Is it defensiveness? Is it grief? Is it self-abuse? So a self-abuse, just to kind of give you a little bit of a, understanding of what it is. Self-abuse isn't necessarily like, the physical kind, like whatever. It can be. That's definitely something that can be possible. But the other two things that show up is one is overworking yourself. For whatever reason, you're just trying to drown yourself in work because maybe you feel like you're behind or whatever. But it's actually kind of a way of beating yourself up. So that's usually where self-abuse comes into is a lot of negative self-talk. So give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. When did the self-abuse become traps? Give me yes, give me no. Give me yes, give me no. Before age 20. Before age 15, age 16, age 17, age 18, age 19 again. Okay. Give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Do you need to know anything else about that self-abuse? Nah. So releasing that self-abuse. Give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Did we release it? We sure did. Yes, give me a no. So the third motion for the, short fuse and everything, yes, is it in column A? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it 4 through 6? Is it row 4? Is it row 5? Is it row 6? Give me yes, no. Is it in column, or is this one inherited? This one's inherited. Yes, give me a no. Is this inherited humiliation, jealousy, longing, lust, overwhelm? Okay. Give me yes, give me no. Was it mom from dad? Give me yes, give me a no. Was this multiple generations? Is it more than 5? Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Is it 4 generations? Okay. Give me yes, give me a no. Did your dad get this from his dad, his mom? Give me a no. Did she get this from her mom? Yes, give me a no. Did she get this from her mom, her dad? Okay. Oops. Give me yes, give me a no. Does it go back any further than that? No. Do we need to know anything else about this inherited emotion? Nah. All right. So releasing this inherited trapped emotion of overwhelm. Good. So give me a yes, give me a no. Did we release that trapped inherited emotion of overwhelm? Yes, we did. Okay, so give me yes, give me no. Are there any other trapped emotions we can release right now that are contributing to that short fuse or anything? No? Okay. Are there any hidden trapped emotions we can release right now? Can we still continue to work with Jen right now? No, we can't. Okay, so you're pretty cooked. So after releasing those two things, what I want you to do is once again stand up, go for a walk around 5 or 10 steps, maybe 15, just for fun, and then let us know in the chat, how that anxiety is doing. Because sometimes when we work on something else, it actually can contribute to other things as well. So your body is really smart that way. So let us know where that is right now. But yeah, other than that, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Like that's basically an emotion code treatment. So if you guys have any questions about anything, if you're really curious about it, send me a message. I left all my social stuff in the description. So definitely, you go to my YouTube channel, subscribe there, like the page. And if you subscribe to all the stuff that I have and you actually provide me proof by sending me an email, and then you can also send me your name, your age, and your permission and what you want to work on, and I'll actually do a free session for you via email. So I can do it basically remotely like I'm doing here with Jen. But yeah, so just send me a picture of you subscribing to all that stuff, and then we can do that. And also, I'm definitely looking for people still to work on with these Facebook Lives. So I want to be able to do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you have physical pain, I love working with physical pain. It's so cool. Or if you know anyone with physical pain or anxiety, like we're working with here, feel free. let me know, send me a message, shoot me an email, whatever it is. Let's get you on here and let's work on your stuff. Um, so yeah, so that's my thing there. Jen, how are you doing right now? How would you say that level is? Cool. So so this is what Jen's saying right now. So on a number scale, like it started at a 6. Where would you say it is right now at a 10? Is it like more of a 3, more of a 2, a 10? I don't know. What would you say that number is if you could put a number on it? Just to ask. 3 to a 4. That's pretty good. I mean, we were able to reduce it a decent amount, instead of being a 6 and like you're super crazy all, off the wall sort of thing. We were able to reduce it at least, by about half or so. So that's great. And then obviously keep me posted, send me a text message, keep me posted on how you're doing. I'd love to, follow up with you, make sure that, you're taken care of and we want to get that down as low as possible. So that's fantastic. Thanks so much, guys, and thank you, Jen, for being so brave and coming on here. And then yeah, so other than that, once again, this is Spencer from SB Mind Body Balance out here in Victoria, BC. Shoot me an email and subscribe and have yourselves a wonderful night. Thank you so much for tuning in.